Hello and welcome to the Daily Life Uncut. So today is Saturday. It's quite interesting because last night we ended up staying over at my friend Josh's house because it was better for my wife to take the car and go to work from there versus to come all the way home and then have to go all the way back out in the morning. Plus, we stayed up pretty late doing other things. One thing that I'm actually started to get into, which is very funny, is Magic the Gathering. Now, I'm not one for card games, and I didn't think I was going to like it anymore, because it's been years since I've actually played in any type of card games, for that matter. And, it's actually quite interesting. It's a lot of strategy that goes into playing this card game versus other ones. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is not as much. Pokemon is so simple, a child can do it, and I believe that's why they put it that way. I even still have my first original 150 Pokemon cards. I'm not sure exactly how many they are anymore, but, they're there. I have them. But yeah, that card game is very interesting. It's, if you don't know what you're doing, it's very difficult to play. But once you get the hang of it and stuff, it's actually pretty easy and pretty simple. So it's quite awesome to actually be able to do something like that. So, I like it. It's not bad. Is it something that I'm going to continue forever? Probably not. Is it something that, for now, I'm going to do that to be able to actually connect with my friends and whatnot? Yes. I do see that is something, that I'm willing to do. It's something that, my friends enjoy, and it's something that I tried to kind of put off for a while because I knew that it was just going to be not a money pit, but it was going to be a lot to comprehend for one game that I wasn't ready for. I guess now is as good as time as any, so that's why I guess we're gonna go ahead and do that. But with that said, today is not too much different. Like I said, it's Saturday. I'm going to work in a few, and then was it last night? Since we spent the night over at a friend's house. Originally, I went over there. This is so funny. So originally, I went over there like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right after I shot my video for the day, and after not sleeping after my uncle passing away, I went ahead and I went over there to just drop off a baby shower gift. I was also supposed to go over to my sister's house, and I didn't do that. Sorry. Anyway, we stayed up for a little bit, and he's just like, okay, hey, let's play some Magic. And I was like, what? And he's just like, yeah, let's play this card game. It's really cool. I was like, okay. So I used his wife's deck. And it was just like, it was back and forth. And it was pretty cool. I beat him the very first 2 card games I've played ever. Because he didn't have the right cards in his deck. As far as, like, for his health or whatever for the game. So it's quite interesting to see me actually do well. So I was like, oh yeah, this is nothing. And he's just like, oh no, you haven't seen nothing yet. So then we go out to dinner with his family. Had some amazing Olive Garden. Oh my god, I have not had that good of service in an Olive Garden in a long time. So I think that might be the one that we go back to, for that matter. Now the other part of it was, afterwards we went over to Walmart and Target and stuff, and he was just like, hey, he's like, you like playing that game, right? And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's not bad, I like it, it's not too bad. And he's like, well, here's a deck. He's like, Merry Birthmas. And I was like, oh, okay. When we say something like that, it's just like kind of a gift that we give our friend or each other or other friends or something like that. We say Merry Birthmas because it's not Christmas or your birthday or anything like that. So why not make up a word? Why not? So Merry Birthmas is what it is. So we picked up a deck, and I picked up an extra deck. I was like, well, shoot, I mean, yeah, it's a ready to play deck, but I want a little bit extra. I want a little bit more firepower, so to speak. And that's the deck that I chose. I chose the fire deck. So we get back to his place, and he beats the crap out of me with that damn card game. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but, nah. I'm still learning, so it can only get better for here, so to speak. So now with that said, I think that you know, the family time that we had the last night was definitely worth it. It's something that I needed. It's something that I'm glad that we were able to do. And as more and more people leave my life and stuff, it makes me really think that I gotta cherish every moment that I have with people. So, you know, if I ever get famous on YouTube, I hope to be able to connect with anybody and everybody that watches these videos. And that's why I put them up, you know. I do it for a connection. I do it for wanting to see if anybody... excuse me. See if anybody really cares. And I'm glad that you guys do. You know, at least the 15 of you that are here for now. And I just hope that you guys really really understand that I appreciate anybody watching this or tuning in. It does make all the difference in the world. Maybe not to you right now or anything like that, but it definitely makes a difference to me, and I appreciate it. And I hope that nobody has to go through the same type of thing that I'm going through now. It's both heart-wrenching and it's a hurting. It's an annoyance. Like I said, it's not something that I wish on anybody, not even my worst enemy. I can't even tell you I have a worst enemy anymore. There's nobody really I despise. I mean, there's kids from my childhood that, you know, hurt me or stole from me or made it their mission to make my life miserable. Whether it was bullying me or whatever. But I gotta admit though, I have no grudges with anybody. If anybody of them want to, you know, come back and talk to me or, you know, say a few words or something, I don't think I would be mad at that. I really don't. Because we got to make sure that, you know, life moves on, whether it's with them or without them. So, like I always say, karma is definitely a bitch. It will come back and haunt the ones who wrong it. But with that note, let's go ahead and end today's video. This is Daily Life Uncut, and as always, this is my journey.